In just a few short months, Ebola has become a household word. It has killed about half the people it's touched in West Africa, and it is becoming a serious concern in the Bay Area. News Channel 8's John Rogers joining us now live from the Sarasota County Health Department. John.
Good evening, Keith. Over the weekend, there was an Ebola scare here in Sarasota and another in Miami. Thankfully, they both turned out to be false alarms. But if Ebola does break out here in Florida, health officials will be ready. The Tampa Bay area has already had a trial run. Over the weekend, a patient at Sarasota Memorial was treated for possible Ebola. Thankfully, that wasn't the case and the patient was discharged. But just in case, health officials are on standby.
The state of Florida has always been well prepared for any events, whether they are events from nature or events from infections.
The Florida Department of Health is spreading information from the top down. Every hospital in the state has been given detailed instructions on detecting Ebola, and every single EMS unit is equipped to transport infected patients.
We have a very broad biosurveillance network, and we work through our network of county health departments to make sure that we are ready for the slightest ripple related to any infectious disease or any natural disaster.
In a statement, Governor Rick Scott said, quote, "While they are prepared on the local level, the state is requesting increased federal resources out of an abundance of caution." This week, the Florida Department of Health ordered additional Ebola testing kits from the CDC. They have also requested 100 high-level protective suits. State officials are committing a lot of resources and manpower to ensure that an outbreak does not spread in Florida. And we also just learned moments ago that state officials are working closely with Texas health officials. They want to learn from them on how they've been responding to Ebola over there. Keith?
Well, John, you mentioned state officials. Have any state lawmakers spoken out about Ebola?
Yeah, we heard today from Congressman Vern Buchanan, who represents Sarasota. He's pushing the federal government to enforce tighter restrictions on travelers coming to America from Africa. Now, already in place at international airports, they have very tight regulations in place, so we'll be sure to keep you updated on any development.